Great way to start the video, Daddy.
Hello everybody, welcome to John's Comics with Kids. I'm here with Kate, and we're here to give you our recap of WonderCon 2019. I thought it was a lot of fun. We did some really good things at the Comic-Con, and we want to share some of them with you. How did you feel about it, Kate?
The cosplay was amazing, and the books were pretty good too, so I enjoyed it.
And we also had a special guest come and stay with us, so that'll be part of the experience as well. Thank you for coming and watching this video, and I hope you really enjoy it. One of the big things that made this a special Comic-Con for us was having our friend Jeffrey Comic-Con spend a couple of nights with us down here in Southern California. He took the train all the way down from Fresno, and it was a lot of traveling for him. What did you think about having Jeffrey around, Kate?
It was exciting.
So he took over Charlie's room, we decorated it for him, and prepped it so that it was perfectly Jeffrey ready. We also had a couple of books that we bought for him ready and waiting. We also surprised him at the train station. So ladies, what are we here for?
We're gonna meet Jeffrey. Yes.
We're picking up Jeffrey at the train station. Comic-Con, baby, it's gonna happen. Oh, I see a train is coming right now.
So we were hiding behind palm trees, and then when he walked out of the train, we jumped out and hugged him.
It was a lot of fun. And then he was exhausted, so it was more like come home and crash before the next day. The next day was con day, and we got up early. We skipped Saturday morning comics. I apologize for those of you that missed it. And we went and did that Comic-Con 100%. Do you think Jeffrey was helpful for you when you were bipping around there at all?
Kind of. He kind of got lost a lot.
He did. Jeffrey would wander off, and every once in a while we would spend time looking for him. I even gave him my cell phone at one point to record live video, and I look around and I can't find him. I can't call him because he's got my phone. But it was very funny to bump into him again and again and again, and it was easy to find him. Do you remember?
Because of his hair. His hair's white, and then it has a little bit of red on one side.
He had changed his hair color almost right before coming on this trip, and it made it easy to spot him. The day of the con was very exciting. There was lots to see and do, but while we were waiting in line to park, the car next to us recognized me because I had just bought comics from him. Dustin's Comics on Instagram had sold me some of the Joel Jones books I wanted to get signed from the series Lady Killer. So it was funny that we were side by side going into the parking structure for that. Inside the con, it was like chaos, but like everything you ever wanted to see. What were some of the first things you remember seeing, Kate?
We saw a bunch of other cool cosplay. It was exciting, definitely exciting.
Were the costumes your favorite parts?
Yes, definitely. It's so cool to see people dressed up.
Which costumes are the ones that really stick out in your mind?
There was a How to Train Your Dragon Hiccup that I saw. There was the Cat Noir. And there was a Batgirl and Jean Grey that I really liked. And the Spider-Man. Spider-Man was cool.
There were a lot of cool female cosplayers. The girls usually like to take pictures with them most of all. I asked for Doctor Doom because I saw the coolest Doctor Doom costume I'd ever seen. And the girls got a picture with him. Was he scary?
No.
And I want to say you guys saw an ET bike picture spot.
We went on that. It was cool.
And they were selling miraculous sandals.
Flip-flops, yeah.
There was a little poster spot for that. Those were some really cool things to see. Regrouping time. How are you doing?
Good.
How was lunch?
Good.
Eat some good stuff?
Yep.
Kate? What are you eating there, Caters?
Corn dog.
Corn dog time. Corn dogging it. Jeffrey?
Yo,
How are you doing, brother?
good.
Staying strong?
Yeah. Cold as
Yep.
that swimming pool right
Phase 1 was hunt. Phase 2 is eat. Phase 3 is hunt again. Phase 4 is also hunt. And then go home is phase 5. How about comic hunting? How did you feel about the books that you found?
Well, we found a bunch of books. We found this classic X-Men.
Gotta love a good Cyclops, right?
Daddy's Girl's on the cover for this one, but she doesn't have a mohawk.
No mohawk, but still cool.
And this one is a Nightcrawler and Wolverine classic X-Men.
Is this one of the... No, look at that, though. That's cool negative space on the art there.
And we got a lot of Vision and
Big
Scarlet Witch.
Vision and the Scarlet Witch. This is not the run that Kate and I did a video series on.
It's a different series, and those two on the right are the same.
Yes, there's 2
covers.
copies of issue 1, and then the actual series itself. I want to say you found issue 1, and then we went to my shop and got the rest of the run, right? That was kind of cool.
And the last one is Avengers Spotlight, The Vision Goes Hollywood. I shared this on Saturday Morning Comics once. And I enjoyed this book
pretty
a lot.
funny, right?
It's funny, yeah.
You were pretty happy with your books. I was definitely happy with the books I got. I didn't buy that many books, but some great early Daredevil, some Savage Dragon. I really found some books that were meaningful to me without having to spend a little bit too much. I got an Uncanny X-Men book to fill my run. I know Jeffrey got a whole bunch of Hulk. He even got me a Hulk book that was a Hulk Dr. Doom cover. So it was a nice little gift from Jeffrey to me as well. What about after lunch when we came back? A lot of what we did was meeting some artists. What did you think of that?
I thought me and Charlie thought Joelle Jones looked a little bit like Gwen Stacy.
And you even said that to her.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said all day to me."
Then you also met an artist named Vita Ayala, who did one of the Art Germ, a Supergirl, thank you, comics that you have. And she signed it, she wrote you a little note, she took a picture with you in a superhero pose. That was pretty awesome.
That was pretty awesome.
What were some of your favorite and least favorite things about going to a convention?
My favorite thing was definitely the cosplay, most of them, but the cosplay I didn't like was Pennywise from It. That was scary.
There were some freaky ones, right? Some kind of creepy cosplayers, and you kind of got to be aware of that, including a Magneto that I don't know if you saw. It was Magneto in a Speedo.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you didn't see that one, apparently. But Jeffrey and I will never forget. What about some of your least favorite things?
I didn't like waiting in the lines for the con.
There was a lot of lines, right? Even for food outside, it was kind of crazy. Sure. I was super pumped to meet a lot of people. There were a lot of awesome people that were willing to say hi. I met Martin. I met Flaco Rincon. There was a lot of really cool people just bipping around. TiVo from Lord of the Long Box was there. He's such an awesome guy, super friendly. I think that was probably the highlight for me. Not only spending all that time with Jeffrey, but meeting a whole bunch of other really nice folks at the con was kind of my favorite, including my own LCS. Kenny had his shop, Nuclear Comics, was there at the con like he is every year. So it was a great little stopping off point. We could check in. We could even set stuff down if we needed from time to time. So we got to have a little dinner with him, some tacos, some Ant-Man. And then in the morning, we did Sunday morning comics. For those of you that tuned in, we got to have Jeffrey on one of our shows in the morning, and it was a lot of fun. Before we had to sadly say our goodbyes to Jeffrey and take him back to his train in the morning. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get to reenact this all soon. Jeffrey doesn't live all that far away, and he's an awesome guy, so I personally hope we get him back again soon.
Me too.
Thank you for coming and checking out this video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe and check out our other videos if you can. Thank you so much to Jeffrey and all the people that we met at the con. They were really, really friendly. Bye.